and welcome to another tutorial. In today's video, I'm going to show you step by step how to make a cargo skirt out of an old pant. So firstly, you're going to get rid of the necessary seam line. I already removed the band from the pant, as you can see, and we are going to get rid of the seam by the side and the middle part, like I'm showing you right now. You can make use of a seam ripper or a blade. I'm using a blade in this video just to make it more faster and easier. After doing that, my love, you should have two pieces from the back part of the pant trouser, and you should have one piece from the front part, because you are not separated the front part. You're going to leave it this way. I always love to remove the losing thread from my projects before I continue. It's just to make your work more neat. You can do this as well, or you can just skip this part. And now it's time to cut our skirt. You're going to pick the back part, place it on top of each other properly, and then, like I'm showing you, and then pick the front part. You're going to measure your desired skirt measurements from that front part. You're going to need your skirt length, your waist, your hip. That's basically all. So you're going to measure that from the front part of your skirt, and then you later place it on the back part. Because you're going to sew back the band you already removed, you're going to measure that band and remove the measurements from the desired skirt length you're going to be using. I'm using length 16. I remove about 1.5 inches, which is the size of the band. I'm going to remove that from my skirt measurement and cut it out. And you're going to place that on the back side and then cut the same length out from the back. After cutting, you're going to pick the back side and sew a straight stitch down the crotch line. I'm going to trace that out. You're going to sew on the line straight down, and it's advisable you run your stitch twice. After tracing that out, you set that aside and pick the front part of your skirt. You're going to block that little V opening in front and place one of the pieces you already cut out from the jean underneath it, and you're going to sew that. Before I start sewing, I'm left to cut out my cargo pocket, and I cut out my desired size of pocket, and I cut out 4 pieces, but I ended up using just 2 for both sides of the skirt. Sometimes it depends on the size of the leftover jean you have, and cut as many pockets or different pockets that you want and get creative with it. Now it's time to sew all that we've cut out. Let's start from the simplest part, which is the back. We're going to sew straight down on that line, and just like that. You run your stitch twice, and after sewing you cut out the excess parts. And now you have your back in one piece. Moving on to the front part, now it's time to close this opening. First, you're going to loosen this side. I'm showing you a bit for us to have a closer opening before we block it with an extra jean underneath. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say, and if you don't get what I'm trying to say, just watch closely so you can understand. And if you have any questions, just leave it down in the comment section, and I'm going to attend to all of your questions. Now you're going to sew that back. I'm going to run my stitch on both seam line that I have. As you can see, I'm going to run my stitch on both seam line. After doing that, now it's time to close the opening with one of your jean pieces. Place your extra jean underneath and sew on that V line. And don't forget, you're running your stitch on both seam line that you have available. It's so obvious because of the thread you've removed there, so take your time. And after sewing that down, you cut out the excess. Now it's time to mark out your waist and hip measurement, your preferred waist and hip measurement. You know, this is a fitted skirt, so you need to make it fitted as you want. After that, you go to the sewing machine and sew both sides where you already traced out, and trim off the excess as well. And now it's time to fix the waistband. You're going to start from where the button is and sew it round till you get to the other side. You're going to fix this basically a normal way of fixing a waistband of your skirt. You guys, I didn't even know I ran out of thread underneath. Like, you can see my band wasn't sewing at all. But anyway, I did that off camera. I fixed the band off camera, and here it is. We have the band, and the side where the buttonhole is meant to be, you're going to fix another buttonhole. I have my cargo pocket ready, and it's time to sew it at the sides of the skirt. So you have to really take your time with these. Just take your time, and it's going to come out well, trust me. I'm done with the skirt, guys, and this is what it looks like. As you can see, I've fixed the side pockets, I've hemmed down the skirt, and it looks dirty, and I'm going to wash this later and frock it. Repurposing an old jean is one of the best sewing decisions I've ever made. As you all know, jean is one of the most versatile fabric we have. You can wear it as long as you want. Besides, this pant was offered to me from a male. This is to let you know that it doesn't necessarily have to be a female pant for you to make this skirt. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe, as I'll be sharing more ideas on how you can repurpose your jeans. And thanks for watching till the very end of this video. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Love you. Mwah.